somebody say they wanted to go for a walk? Oh boy. There, being and DOJ, ready to go on a walk today? Yes, sir. Not quite 50 degrees outside, but it is a bit of sunshine, so we'll take it, won't we? Don't take much. Look at Mr. Pansy Poles there. All right, guys, let's go. Welcome to Monday Mud. Come on. Beautiful day outside. Dogs wanted to go for a walk, so I thought I'd just take you folks along for a little bit. You boys ready? They've been waiting. So we've been waiting. Dad's slow getting ready. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Veins first. All right. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. Look at that. I think it's right at 60 degrees. We're gonna go for a walk. I'm happy to report that I have one full episode of Babbling On in Babylon, and two that I'd say are just about a day away from being finished editing. So I've been busy. Not that I need to justify taking a walk with these boys. That's a pretty high priority on a spring day, full of sunshine. Alrighty. Old mud drinking, old mud puddle slurping dogs. I tell you. Uh-oh, there's humans up here. We gotta be careful. We're gonna be swan-doggled on the trail. Get out of there before you get tangled. See? We're going down this way, boys. Now you be good, you mud daubing dogs. We're liable to run into people. Act like you got some manners. So I am grateful to have these boys. I thought I'd be a recluse if it wasn't for these fellas forcing me to get out of the house on the rag. I get so caught up in editing and now don't get me wrong, it's good to study the word, but sometimes I get so caught up in it, get so deep. Time just goes flying by. And heck, if I was on my own, I could spend hours before I ever pulled my head up out of the rabbit holes. But these here boys, they keep me on my toes. Look at that painting town yeller, are you? I'm an intactivist, so these boys like to leave their mark. Yeah, if you don't like that, I guess you can give it to me down in the comments. But the boys agree with me. Wonder what lives in there. What lives in that hole? Squirrel? A bunny squirrel? Let's go. Let's go find one. Go find us a bunny squirrel, Ditch. It's a nice little trail. I frequent it often. You know, kind of get away from the noise as much as possible. Get away from the peoples, the traffic, and the PC. But this little hunk of woods out here always reminded me of 100 Acres of Woods with Winnie the Pooh. Well, over the years, decades ago, I used to camp right back in there. If I can dig up that video, I'll show it to you sometime. So this is kind of like my old home. What are y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? Well, Sunday for me. I reckon by the time you're watching this, the work week has already begun. Henceforth, Monday mud. All the new little trees they're planting. If we can keep Bean from watering them all. And little flowers popping up, ain't that something? Cute little flowers. A couple of flowers. Alright. That's what Bean thinks about them. Mayflowers coming up too. Once those pop up, pop the umbrella up on them right there. And get you some good mushroom hunting around them parts. All this dead wood out here. Maybe we'll do that this year. Bring the boys out, go mushroom hunt, and get us some morels. Now, years ago, folks, down a little town called Lagodi, Indiana, I hit a record. Got a great big old morel, made it in a little local newspaper that year. Wasn't even trying. I was trying to comfort a dying raccoon, just ran across the patch. True story. Looks like his boy's winding down. Bean's only putting about 5 pounds of pressure on the leash instead of his normal 50. There's what they start looking like, see? When them get good and big. Anytime now. A couple more rainy seasons. Call them May apples. Because by the time April showers brings in Mayflowers, these woods be plumb full of mushrooms. And ain't no tall tale neither. Hey, I don't want to go that way. You always take me off in somewhere crazy. Alright, we can try it. But if it comes to a dead end, I'm blaming it on you. I'm pretty sure it does. This is back where I used to camp. Come on. I'll show these folks where I used to camp at anyway. Come on. Right back in here. And then about a decade or maybe so later, camped briefly right up front there with a very mean girl. Mano girl. And a beautiful princess of a Chihuahua. Beans, I think you took me off on a wild goose chase again. I believe his house is right up here. Come on, Deej. Come on. Well, it isn't worth nothing. Come on, dude. See, this is a good little camping spot up here. That way I didn't get wet. Uphill, I could see anybody coming. Let's see if I can find that video. Heck, that's been 20 years ago. Back when I was houseless. Let's see. All the memories. Let's go, boys. I ain't going that way. I'm not following you no more, Bing. Take us dead ends. Come on, you hungry boys. There we go. Boys doing real good. I didn't catch it on camera, but we met a few people on the trail, and there's been no jumping up on them. It's real nice. They stood back, waited for the people to pet them. These a couple of good boys. At least we had them pulled. All right, we better call this. I know. Can't wait to get you to the real big woods. Speaking of which, plan on working on that there bike cart. And pull these boys around, on bigger adventures. We'll see how much I can cram into a day. All right, let's go. Well, I think I walked enough of your paws off, get enough of that energy out. I might be able to get another hour or two's worth of work in. You folks are interested in stuff like this, but we come by this here community orchard quite often. And although I get to see the updates of how it's coming along, I never thought that maybe some of you folks out there might be interested in an update from time to time. Let me know. I'll give you a little history, background on this. I remember when this wasn't even here. None of this was here. None of that park, none of that. That's a whole nother story. Pretty interesting one, whether you're from B-Town or not. But let me know if you're into all that horticultural kind of stuff. I'll see about keeping you updated. Really nice spread they got here. And bees are gonna be buzzing here soon. Well, somebody's got tangled dangled. They got some birds. Yeah. They good? Yes, thank you. You're very welcome. I know you have problems with its birds on his floof quite often. Poor guy. And this is him trimmed down. Just think if he still had them beautiful unicorn floofs. They're growing already. Look how much his floof has grown. Yep, he'll be our floof in no time. Alright, crows, we're out of here. No need to get rude. Come on, boys. I know when we're not wanted. This way. Where you want? Come on. Get back to the path. Where's the path at? Show me. Yep. Show me. Keep on the path. Yep. Yep. You got it. Oh, yeah. Beans is good at that path finding. Alrighty, we'll continue this once I get these boys back home. Give me some refreshments, wet my whistle. All right, Beans, you're gonna have to get down, or sit down. Woo. All right. Well, let's get this Monday Mud episode on the roll. As usual, coming up at the end of the month before I get anything done around here. But right under the finish line, we got it. Been doing a lot of editing. All right. Well, it's actually the next morning. This is Monday morning for me, but I'll edit it together to be a smooth move for you. Got the boys here. Beautiful morning. It's going to be even warmer today than it was yesterday, so we're going to be out for walks, but I thought we'd get up early this morning to get this Monday Mud out the door. There's been a whole lot going on, as most of you already know. The channel got demonetized last month. We've got a Patreon that I'm trying to figure my way through. Got a whole bunch of things going good over there on the old Patreon. Also got a lot of new merch, switched things over. That spring store that was integrated into YouTube, it's still there, but that's not going to be the main store anymore. We're going to take it straight to the manufacturer. The official merch site is down there, down below. I ain't expecting nobody to buy much of that merch. I mean, who can afford a $15 t-shirt? Lord knows I can't. You don't see me sporting any of my own merch, so understandable. But I do have my eye on that Babbling On and Babylon tee. I like that design, and I'm saving up them defunct pennies for it now. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check out some of the merch over there. Of course, we got that classic tee of the Bible and the bicycle, so you can represent. Just thought I'd mention we do got a few new products for the summertime season over there. Of course, we got the classic Ride Your Bike, Read Your Bible. A few fun ones as well. That Mr. Rogers, Love Thy Neighbor. I always thought that was whimsical. Of course, you got to represent with the rainbow, taking that rainbow back to its origins. MLGBTQK, whatever the alphabet squad can't have the rainbow, folks. Sorry. It was ours first. Besides, you got a bastardized rainbow anyway, all mixed up and even got the colors in the right order and all that good stuff. But anyway, if you want to show your God pride, it's a good God pride shirt right there. We got mugs for your mud, cups for your tea. We got drink bottles for your ride. Heck, we even got phone cases for you folks out there that's got them iPhones. Want to get fancied up, bringing up a notch on your style while representing your beliefs? Grab some of that merch over there. But I'm not going to harp on it too much because it don't make me much money any old ways. But if you want to ride in style and represent while you do it, Bible and a bicycle and merch is the way to go. My humble opinion. Also, on a more important, serious note, just updated the Amazon wish list for the ministry outreach, reaching out to those experiencing poverty and or homelessness in our area. It's the summer wish list. We're not needing those sleeping bags and heavy blankets so much anymore. As waters, refreshments, little snacks keep people through the heat of the day now. I'm really disappointed that I haven't really been able to do much, not even on a personal level as far as outreach. Don't get me wrong, I always do a little bit of outreach, but nothing like we used to do in previous years. This past year has been a challenge all the way across the board. But that being said, I took the time to update the Amazon wish list over there. You can go over there and check that out. Links in the description below. If you're in a position to where God has blessed you, that you could bless others, that's a real righteous way to do it. That way you can make sure that the money you donate to that cause goes to that cause specifically where you want it to. It's not going in my pocket, folks. But if you use those Amazon links, you can make sure that you purchase exactly what you want to purchase. Kind of like your own little gift. It's your choice. No pressure, but if you're in a position where you could help, that'd be a solid way to do it. And if you're interested in supporting this here little channel, whether that be on YouTube or Rumble or any of our platforms, the best way to do that is directly through the source. Drop a little donation in that little money basket via PayPal if you want to do a one-time donation, but you could always go over there on Ko-Fi, buy me a coffee for a lousy $3. Make sure we keep that Monday mug filled. Or come join us over on the Patreon. We got all kinds of cool stuff going on over there. Throwing down some articles, getting early access to most all the videos and exclusive videos. The Babbling On in Babylon podcast post-rant episodes exclusively found on the Patreon, where this old man kind of lets loose, goes off script, and does a bit of ranting and raving about the subject matters at hand, whether that be topics surrounding the Bible or conspiracies of culture. Come join us over there. Still trying to figure things out over there. I know we got some ways to chat, direct message each other and all that. Been utilizing that as much as possible, learn as I go along. Would love to do some live chats over there, some live video feeds, maybe some streaming. I ain't really got much of a camera to work with as far as that goes. We'll see what we can do. But anyway, for a lousy $5, that's less than 20 cents, folks, like 17.3 cents. Grab up all those old pennies and throw them our way. Keeps the lights on around here, keeps the Wi-Fi rolling, and keeps me able to produce the content that I produce here. If you find that valuable in any way whatsoever, whether that be entertaining, educational, beneficial in any way, maybe consider 20 cents a day. Come on. All right, that being said, boys are over here. Boys have been waiting patiently. DOJ's over here on the couch waiting patiently. D-Bean's down here on my lap being a good old boy. The temperatures are coming up. The sun's are rising. I think it's time that I got out from in front of this camera for a few minutes. Go get us a good morning walk. How y'all doing out there? Hope everyone's doing well. Coming into spring. Been crazy around here. Went from 80 degrees down to 40 degrees. Now I think we're going to be back up in the mid-70s today. Got a little bit of work to do, so I thought that I'd shoot this here little video so that I could take the time in between dog walks and working to edit it together and get it out to you for this here Monday Mud. It's about 65 degrees now. 65 going on 70. Watch all these turtles jump. See him out there on that log? There they go. There goes all the turtles. You like that? That's them turtles over there. See that airplane? Yeah, you in the water? Getting a whole bunch of wet? You know we're breaking the rules, boys. So yeah, we're rebels. Bean said, let's get out of here before we get caught. All right, let's go. You're probably right. Buddy, we're going this way. We just came from that way. Well, thank you for joining me here today, my friends, my family, and anyone else who might be watching this for some reason. I hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day wherever you're at. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. My name is Will, and I'm an aspired follower of Yeshua Hamashiach. You might know him as Jesus Christ. And Abba willing, I'll see you here next time. Until then, Shalom, shalom. Come on, boys. Let's go home and get some dinner. Dad's got some more editing to do. Praise the Lord.